Hi, I hope you're having a good day. We're going to look at percentages. So, where are we? Here. There we are. Okay. We are doing what is a decimal as a percentage and a fraction as a percentage. And I'm just going to talk through them. So, what is 2/25ths as a percentage? I'm going to make it into our percentage, as you know, has 100 at the bottom. So I'm going to make my denominator into hundredths by using an equivalent fraction. So 25 multiplied by 4 equals 100 and 2 multiplied by 4 equals 8. So 8 hundredths is the same as saying 8%. What is 0.22 as a percentage? We have 0.22, so that 2 is in the tenths column, and the second 2 is in the hundredths column. So we can actually write that as 22 divided by 100, or 22 hundredths, and we know 22 hundredths is 22%. Let's do number 3 here. 0.07 as a percentage. Well, that 7 is in the hundredths column, so we could put it as 7 hundredths, and we know 7 divided by 100, or 7 hundredths, is the same as saying 7%. Let's do number 4 here. 0.35, we'll do that one. 0.35 as a percentage. Okay, so 0.35, that's 35 hundredths, and 35 hundredths is the same as saying 35%. Then number 5, 3/10ths as a percentage. So we know percentages have 100 at the bottom, so we're going to multiply the bottom by 10. And what we do to the bottom, because it's equal, we've got to do to the top. So 3 times 10 is 30, and 30 hundredths is the same as saying 30%. Brilliant. Let's choose a different colour now. So let's do number 6. 1/10 as a percentage. Okay, so 1/10, we need to make the denominator 100 to be called a percentage. And 10 times 10 is 100, and 1 times 10 is 10. 10 hundredths is the same as saying 10%. Choose a different colour. Oh, that's a lime greeny colour. Number 7, 11/20ths as a percentage. Okay, so 11/20ths, we've got the denominator that is 20. We need to make that denominator 100. So 20 multiplied by 5 is 100, and 11 multiplied by 5 is 55. And 55 hundredths is the same as saying 55%. Let me just do the page down. Okay, let's choose. Let's go for black. All right, what number are we on? We are on number 9. 3/5 as a percentage. So we've got 3/5 and we need to make the denominator 100. So 5 multiplied by 20 is 100 and 3 multiplied by 20 is 60. And 60 hundredths is the same as saying 60%. And let's have a look. Number 10. Okay, I think this might be the last one. Yeah, last one of these. 14/40 as a percentage. It looks tricky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the denominator a factor of 100. So I'm going to divide the top and bottom by 2, and although I'm dividing by 2 and it looks like it's halving, it's still 14/40, but we're writing it differently. So we're simplifying it. So I'm going to divide 40 by 2. I'm going to divide 14 by 2, and then I have 7/20. Now I know that I can get 20ths to be hundredths by multiplying by 5, because I know 5 times 20 is 100. And then I can multiply 7 by 5, and I have to keep the same number, the multiplier or the divisor at the top and bottom the same, because I have an equal sign in the middle. And both fractions are exactly the same. We're just writing them slightly differently. 20 times 5 is 100, and 7 times 5 is 35. And 35 hundredths is the same as saying 35%. Have I missed out number 8? I didn't do number 8. We all make mistakes, don't we? Dear me. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you in the next video. Bye.